What's up, Rebels? Doug here at Pride Conditioning with your Monday motivation every single week. And this week we are talking about your value and understanding what your value is and not setting yourself up to be undervalued or underappreciated. Ready? Here we go. All right, Rebels. So this week we are talking about your value and not being undervalued or underappreciated. So recently I have run into some issues with people not quite understanding the value that my coaching and my over a decade of experience brings to their training or my advice to them in business or finance or other things. So one of the issues that we've come across lately is people literally asking me for coaching for free. This isn't something that happens outside of the gym. Most people, like through social media or people outside of the gym that basically, like, at least if they kind of know who I am and what I've done and where I've come from and the business that I've built up and the number of people that I've coached and the books I've written and all the things I've done, they pretty much know better than to ask me for free coaching. It's one thing if somebody's like, hey, if it's one of my friends, or I do have people that have bought my books or have watched some videos of ours on YouTube and just asked me some technique questions or some programming questions. And I absolutely love to help people. I've given out tons and tons and tons of free advice and free coaching and free training tips. It's not about the money. It's about respect. And those people, I know when somebody still respects me and respects me as an athlete and as a coach, when they ask me for, just a little bit of advice or some tips or, some programming knowledge, that's fine. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is actually internally here inside the gym, here at Pride. This is the only place that I've ever actually dealt with this, where I literally have people that I coach, people that pay me to program for them and to coach them and to train them. And while I am training those people, I have someone else walk up and attempt to take our workout or take information from our workout or ask me about other training, coaching things. And lately, I've never come across this before, literally like the last 30, 60 days. And it's a very odd thing, but I've finally gotten to this point where I understand my value as a trainer, as a coach. And those people that ask me for, free coaching and free training, and they're trying to take our programming, those people get told very quickly, the rest of the people in this gym pay for that service. They pay for my coaching and my training and my programming. So while those people are here in the gym and they are paying me, you are not going to get the same service and the same knowledge for free. That shit is not gonna fly. And that's kind of what I'm getting at here. I've also had some dealings with some other coaches and trainers that basically want me to help them with their program or help train their clients, and they don't want to pay me what I would normally get paid for training somebody that walks in off of the street. Or somebody wants me to give a discount to an extremely wealthy high level client, where I don't know why you would give a discount to a person that makes 5 times more money than you. That makes absolutely no sense. You're not going to get a discount in this gym because you have money. You're going to pay the same as everybody else because that's how we roll. The barbell, the weights, the rower, the kettlebells, they don't care how much money you make. And frankly, neither do I. If this is the price, this is the price. And that's it. Our pricing is set up for a reason. And this entire video is directed more at all of the coaches and all of the trainers out there. Our price is set up for our coaching and our programming due to my over a decade of experience coaching and training people, the number of people that I've trained and coached, the competitions that I've been a part in across the world, being part of Team USA for kettlebell sport, taking Lindsay to powerlifting competitions all over the United States. That is my experience level, and that is what you are going to pay for. My point is to all the trainers and all the coaches out there to not undervalue yourself and do not allow other people to undervalue you and your experience. Now, just because you are a beginner does not mean that you should then allow people to also undervalue you just because you don't have a decade of experience and a decade of knowledge and traveling around the globe going to competitions. Just because you haven't written books and published them doesn't mean that you don't have knowledge. And also, when you are first starting out, you don't necessarily have that training, that knowledge, that experience to value, your time training somebody. But you are still training them, and that does take time. So all of the beginner coaches out there, please don't. I undervalued myself for many years because I thought that I didn't have the experience, I didn't have the knowledge, but you are still trading your time for money when you are training somebody or running a class or you are writing programs for somebody. You are still trading your time for money, and that is very important. So you need to look at what is, the average price that you should be paid per hour for your time. And you're talking about a specific skill set. So, when you're talking about somebody that, maybe is just loading boxes into a tractor trailer, the value of their time may not be as high. But don't be a dick about that, because everything that you buy in a store gets shipped in on a truck. So I just want to make that clear. I don't undervalue people based on, their skills or, the priority of their job. But certain people are going to be worth more per hour. And a lot of that is based on your experience and your knowledge. So if you don't have that experience and that knowledge, then, you have to rely on the fact that, the average rate for, an hourly worker is this much. And you are definitely providing a service that's a little bit higher level than the average worker. So all the beginner trainers and coaches out there, please don't undervalue yourself, okay? Once you get 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 years of experience, then you can really start to bump that value up. So this is your Monday motivation this week to all of the trainers and all of the coaches out there. Please, please, please do not undervalue yourself. I need you guys to be confident, and I need you guys to think about the experience that you have and the knowledge that you have. And really, I need you to look at how much you are helping somebody. If you are writing a very generic program or just counting reps, you're just being a cheerleader, then maybe that value is not quite as high as a a high-level trainer. When you look at somebody that is a high-level trainer that has a decade of experience, has trained thousands of people, has trained high-level athletes, has traveled down the world and competed and written books. If you've done all of those things, you guys really, really need to step that value up. The value needs to go up. You guys need to value yourself more. You guys need to command more respect from your clients, from other athletes, and from other coaches. And you need to make sure that nobody is undervaluing you and your time and your knowledge and your experience. So that is your Monday motivation for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Peace.